Hello and welcome to Bike Valley. My name is Suvil and I'm here with a list of motorcycles. A list of motorcycles that we expect to see in the Indian market in the month of May 2023. And we have some really exciting products lined up for you. But before we go any further, make sure that you have subscribed to our channel and clicked on the bell icon so you are notified every time we upload a new video. The first motorcycle on the list is in fact something that should have arrived last month, but it was cancelled at the last moment, and that is the Triumph Street Triple Series. Now, Triumph Motorcycles had commenced the bookings for this motorcycle in December last year, and the launch was scheduled to happen last month, that is in April 2023, but Triumph Motorcycles cancelled the launch event at the last moment without giving out a new launch date for these motorcycles. Now, the launch date is still not out, but we expect these motorcycles to arrive very soon because we are sure Triumph Motorcycles does not want its buyers, the potential buyers, people who have already booked the motorcycle, wait any longer for these products. To give you a quick recap, Triumph Motorcycle offers this motorcycle in three variants in the international markets: the R, the RS, and the Moto 2 edition. The Indian market will get the R and the RS, while the limited edition Moto 2 version will not come to the Indian market. The Moto 2 version, as we have reported previously on several occasions, will be limited, produced in very limited numbers, but unfortunately that motorcycle will not be coming here to the Indian market. In terms of the R and the RS, both motorcycles get a refreshed design. The RS, similar to the previous generation model, packs more premium hardware like Öhlins sourced suspensions, and you've got Brembo sourced calipers. Again, the RS version makes a lot more power, about 10 more bhp than the R variant. Do note that all these motorcycles, the latest iterations of the Street Triple range, they make more power than their respective previous versions. The R, for example, makes about 118 bhp, while the RS makes 128 bhp. Do note that both these motorcycles use a 765cc inline 3-cylinder liquid-cooled engine. In terms of competition, these motorcycles will rival the likes of the Ducati Street Fighter, the Ducati Monster, and the Kawasaki Z900 in the Indian market. You would know that the Ducati Monster range was recently updated with the launch of the SP variant, which is priced at around 15.95 lakh rupees. We expect these Triumph motorcycles to come at a more competitive price tag than the Ducatis, and we expect the R variant to arrive somewhere close to 9.5 to 10 lakh rupees, while the RS version should come around 12 lakh rupees, both ex-showroom India. And next up on the list is a more affordable motorcycle, and we are talking about the Yamaha YZF R3. This motorcycle was sold in the Indian market few years ago before it was discontinued, and back then it was known for its refined engine, the smooth ride quality that it delivered, and the really comfortable ergonomics that it packed. However, Yamaha Motorcycle India had discontinued that model a few years ago, but we have details that this motorcycle will come to the Indian market very soon. In fact, it was showcased to several Yamaha dealers in India, and several dealerships across India have already commenced the unofficial bookings for this product, the YZF R3. What's new for 2023? Well, this motorcycle is already available in several international markets, and a similar product will come to India. So you'll have a very sporty design that will comprise twin pod headlight. You'll have a full fairing, a split style seat, slide exhaust. It'll have a very appealing design. It won't be as sharp as something like the YZF R15 or the YZF R7, but it's still an appealing motorcycle. The styling will be complemented by a very familiar engine. It will still use a 321cc parallel twin liquid cooled engine that will produce around 40 bhp of maximum power, and it will rival against the likes of the Kawasaki Ninja 300 in the Indian market. If I speak about the feature list on this motorcycle, it will have a LED headlight and LED tail light. It will use conventional blinkers, but I believe that Yamaha India may offer LED units as an optional accessory, something that we see on the R15 range. Then it will get a considerable hardware upgrade over the previous version, and the latest iteration of the motorcycle will use upside down front forks instead of conventional telescopic forks that were seen on the previous version that was sold in India. At the back, it will use a preload adjustable monoshock, while the braking tasks would be handled by disc brakes on both the ends. The safety net would be bare basic, and it would come packed with dual channel ABS only. If I talk about the pricing of this motorcycle, it will come at a premium price tag similar to what we saw on the previous iteration of the R3 series. Now do note that this will rival the Ninja 300, which is available at around 3.2 lakh rupees ex showroom Delhi. We expect the R3 to come closer to 3.8 to 4 lakh rupees ex showroom, which will put the on-road prices close to say 5 lakh rupees in the Indian market, which will put it in a slight premium category. But do note that it's a very enjoyable motorcycle. It's comfortable, it's got a smooth engine, and I'm sure you would have fun riding it. But if the YZF R3 is something that is too sporty for you, there will also be the MT-03 that will arrive alongside the R3 in the Indian market. Now the MT-03 is essentially the same motorcycle under the skin, but it gets different styling, it gets more upright ergonomics that would be very friendly while riding in the city. Yamaha motorcycle has achieved this with the use of a flat single piece handlebar instead of clip-on style units on the YZF R3. Then there is the equipment. The MT-03 gets a single pod projector headlight with twin DRLs instead of twin LED headlight on the R3. The styling is a lot more muscular. The rider's triangle is upright, and it's a very likable motorcycle in terms of the visuals. And then the engine will be very similar to the YZF R3, so it will still have the 321cc liquid cooled parallel twin motor that will make about 40 bhp of maximum power, and it will be similar to the R3, so you can expect a smoother linear power delivery from the engine. The hardware too is similar to the latest generation R3, so the suspension tasks are handled by upside down front forks and a rear monoshock, while the braking department includes disc brakes on both the ends. But do note that while the R3 will come close to say 4 lakh rupees ex showroom, this one will be relatively affordable, and we expect this motorcycle to arrive somewhere close to 3.75 lakh rupees ex showroom Delhi. In terms of competition, it does not have a direct threat as such, but it will face some competition from the likes of the KTM 390 Duke and the TVS Apache RTR 310, which is expected to arrive in our market very soon. And last up on the list is the KTM 390 Adventure. Now this motorcycle will get wire spoked wheels, and KTM will rebrand it. We really don't know what KTM will call it finally. It might be called the KTM 390 Adventure R, or it might be called the KTM 390 Adventure Rally. But we know one thing for sure, that this motorcycle will come with wire spoked wheels. Now do note that the alloy wheels on the standard model are very durable, and we have put that motorcycle through its paces during the 1 year that we had it as a long-termer at Bikewale. It took on the Indian roads efficiently. It even tackled the challenging terrain that we had at the Bikewale off-road day. I also remember putting it through its paces at the first ride experience at 19 Degree North in Lonavala, where we took the motorcycle around a specially curated track which had really bad surfaces, and the motorcycle came out unscathed. The alloy wheels on this motorcycle did not break, but the wire spoked wheel version is for people who want to push it even harder, people who really like to take it off-roading, who spend most of their time on trails instead of tarmac, and this is where the wire spoke wheel version will shine. Now, why wire spoke wheels? Well, the wire spoke wheels are more durable, they are easier to fix in case something were to happen, and even if not permanently, you can have a temporary fix until you reach a specific city and get them replaced, which is not possible with alloy wheels, because once the rim bends or it breaks, you really can't do anything with an alloy wheel. Now do note that it comes with a major compromise, and that is tube type tires, which take very long to fix as compared to tubeless units, but that is only drawback on these wire spoked wheels. Apart from the addition of wire spoked wheels, we expect this R or the rally version, whatever KTM decides to call it eventually, to get adjustable front forks, something that is already available on all the international markets, but it is not available in India. At the back, it will have preload and rebound adjustability, but this is still not confirmed yet. What's confirmed is that it will get wire spoked wheels. In terms of pricing, it will sit at the top of the chart, and we expect the prices to go somewhere around 3.75 to 3.85 lakh rupees, and expect the bookings to start very soon, and the delivery should commence sometime in June or July. So those are the four motorcycles we expect to see in the Indian market very soon. Now do note that these respective brands have not announced a launch date, and we expect these motorcycles to arrive based on the fact that the bookings for select models are already open, and based on what our dealer sources have told us. What motorcycle are you looking for the most? Do let us know in the comment section. Till next time, this is Suvil signing off.